Shalom, Dr Tovah here from TMS Roundtable Recovery. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy holidays. It'll soon be a new year. It's time for blessings. And I'm so happy to be a guiding light in your journey to mirror the light that you are. They say to be the light. You can be the light. You can be the placebo. You can be the medicine. You can cause your effect. You're not a victim of cause and effect. You can actually cause it. You are the pilot. I continue to say that. You are the conductor of this orchestra, of this amazing human body, connected to the mind intimately, as Dr. John Sarno says. Blessings that in this new year and continue on, because it's just about a habit. And once we learn it, we continue doing it with repetition. So the habit of understanding that your brain keeps you in threat mode. It does that to protect you. It's not punishing you. And you have an opportunity now to bring safety and calm to your nervous system, bringing your sympathetic nervous system into your parasympathetic and learning that you can travel back and forth. We do that all the time. We get into fight or flight and we move immediately into rest and digest. And sometimes our nervous system gets stuck. As they say, it gets hijacked. So here's blessings that your nervous system flows freely. You're allowed to be angry. You're allowed to be sad. You're allowed to be shame. You're allowed to be fearful. It's okay. It's human. It's the human nature of us all. Let your nature be what it is. Don't fight it. But you don't have to have pain. You could just get better at feeling. And this is what all of us didn't learn as children, how to feel our feelings, how to deeply connect, how to be aware, how to be authentic without giving up part of ourselves. So I wish you continued knowledge about the mind body, about neuroplastic healing, about threat safety physiology, unlearning your pain, the way out, back in control, all the things we did. We read, we try to understand, we try to apply continued knowledge, but be very aware that you are implementing that knowledge into your journey, which means, you've got to walk with the pain. You've got to be with the discomfort. You have to fold into the symptoms in a way that you become friends with your body. We cannot heal a body we hate. Journaling is a very important method. It's literally separates your thoughts from your mind and puts them on paper. It kind of diffuses them. It's like dropping pixie dust. And those thoughts can't hurt you. And there's thoughts that are helping you. There's thoughts that propel you forward. But many of our thoughts are negative and repetitive, and they're not helpful. Put them on the paper. It's not easy. Make it a habit. Write whatever you want. You don't have, there's no right, there's no rule. Just express, and write it and move it through. And Dr. Hanscom might say to rip it up and throw it out. Some people find that very effective. You decide what's best for you. Meditation, mindfulness, so important. When we breathe deeply, diaphragmatic breaths, we create an entire pharmacy. Through that air, letting that air out and deeply, we affect our vagus nerve. When we do this, we can like tentacles out to every organ and tissue and gland in our whole body. They call the vagus nerve the wanderer. So breathing is very important. Deep breathing, awareness of that breathing, activating anti-inflammatory chemicals. You can create your own cannabis, opioids, all these chemicals besides endorphins, which we know about. just by deeply breathing and being with the breath. And when you're focusing on the breath, you're actually not going to feel pain. You're focusing on something very important. And so that's a good point. When you focus on the pain, you're going to feel pain. When you focus on your breath, you're going to be with your breath. Exercise. I can't impress upon enough the importance of exercise. I call it fearless movement. Fearless movement. To move in the best way you can. I don't care if it's walking around the dining room table or using a broomstick to stretch. Get the blood and oxygen moving. Keep things flowing. Keep yourself active in the best way that you can. Most important is compassion, self-compassion. I don't think I really knew this many years ago, the chemical nature of self-compassion and gratitude and forgiveness and what it does for us chemically when we stay in that space, especially self-love. We all know how to love a baby, a puppy. We know how to love others. But in this pain brain game, our ultimate evolution is to love ourselves, to even love the part of you you don't like. That's the quantum. That's the law of attraction. That's the understanding the cellular network that your brain decides what's most important. You give it, you feed it what's most important. So feed it joy, feed it love, feed it compassion. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. If anybody wants or to speak with me, I offer a complimentary consultation in my Roundtable Recovery Program. You can read about it in the Facebook. I advertise it occasionally. You can contact me. I can help you with your journey, but ultimately, you're the doctor. So blessings for a wonderful holiday.